It's time. Hello. Happy Monday. I hope everybody is doing well. It's lovely to see you all. I am here ready to stream and play some Ace Attorney and hopefully not get interrupted an hour and 10 minutes in like last time. So, leaning up a little bit. Yeah, that's a little better. Let's see. What am I trying to do here? Gaming time. Gaming time. Gaming time. Hello. Hi, Storm. Hi, Christy. It's great to see you both. I hope that you guys can hear everything okay. I don't even remember what we were doing at all. So, that's really cool. What things did I don't remember what things I potentially asked him about. So I'm about to start at the end and just go backwards. Cool, thank you. That's what we want to know. Okay. It was posted in the cafeteria the morning before the murder. In the cafeteria? What happened? He suddenly looks incredibly serious. It's got to be something to do with her. Then you should go straight to the source. Her? Regina, ask her about it. Well, I can't find her anywhere, so that is a problem. Maximilian Galactica, right? Okay. He won't say anything about Max, right? Okay, yeah. I'm gonna try anyway. I don't think I have what I need to do his little, like, psyche lock or whatever. I've been pretty good. How are you doing, homie? I am gearing up for holiday season in retail. So that starts on Friday with a nice 6 a.m. shift after I've stuffed myself full of turkey. It's gonna be so fun. I can't wait. No, not yet. Okay, that's what I thought. Alright, we are going back. We need to find... Did we look at this before? What is that? Okay, nothing. Circus. I've got a bad feeling about this. It's the Tiger Man. Gee golly, the classic. I had my 6 a.m. week last week, so I'm rooting for you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, Nick! Wonderful. Today's special must be Filet-O Phoenix. That was a terrible joke, Phoenix. Stay! Stay! Oh, I forgot. Regina has like a really... I gave her like a really high voice. Stay! Stay! Heal!
Oh, Maya, Nick, it's you guys. I'm sorry. I guess I made a mistake.
A mistake?
Yeah, a little one. I was thinking of teaching whatever primate was out there a lesson. But I was expecting more of a monkey than a human.
A monkey? No. Talk. It's a pity about what happened to the ringmaster.
Dad?
Everyone loved him, didn't they? He must have been quite a man.
He was. I love my dad so much.
I hate to say it, but she doesn't seem all that broken up about her father.
That's why I feel so lonely. Now that I won't be able to see him for a while.
Does this girl not understand that her father is unalive? For a while?
Yeah. When Leon died, I talked with my dad, and he told me that when someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens.
Star?
That means that my dad is looking down on me from the sky. That's why I love the night so much. I can see everyone who's gone.
When someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens. That's kind of sweet. But I bet you there's no way that Maya believes that. What do you mean there's no way I believe that?
Do you think that one day I'll be a star too?
Of course.
think so.
Yeah, you will, I think.
I've got a feeling that everyone's doing great up there in the sky.
I wonder if everything's alright with Regina. Just to go back and clear something up, why'd you want to teach Money a lesson?
Because he's a meanie. He's got something that means a lot to me.
Something that means a lot to you? It must have been something shiny, right?
Actually, it's a stage costume. It's got lots of spangles. It's really beautiful. You should see it.
We should?
When the costume gets hit by the spotlight, it dazzles. Hey, Mr. Attorney.
Huh?
If you saw that monkey, you'd get my costume back for me, wouldn't you? It's really important to me.
Gladly. Leave it all up to us. Guess there's no turning down that request.
Yay, you're really gonna do it?
I guess.
Huh? Show me, show me, show me.
I don't want to show you a picture of your dead dad, I guess.
There's no denying it. Max is cool. I want to try flying someday with Max.
She's already flown off into her own little world. Nick, I want to try flying too. Okay, I'll think about it. Okay, she's saying the same thing about Max. Did I ask? I don't know if I asked what's his face? Acro? I don't know if I asked him about everybody. I should do that.
He just loves to cause nothing but trouble, that cute little monkey.
But don't you think using a tiger to scare him is a bit much?
Huh? Why's that?
Do you really have to ask that? It's dangerous to use a tiger for that kind of thing.
It's not dangerous at all. Regent's just a little kitten.
I've seen plenty of kittens, and that's no kitten. What about this? Oh, this another hard things thing.
That's Pepper, isn't it? From the cafeteria?
Huh? It's from the cafeteria?
It's not. I remember seeing it there.
So this was the cafeteria's Pepper.
You know, I'm not a big fan of Pepper.
Whoops. Regina, have you ever seen this before?
I know what this is.
Really?
Well, it was in my pocket for a while.
It was in your pocket? This piece of paper was in your pocket?
I guess I noticed it was in there around breakfast time.
Breakfast time?
Yeah, I always take Acro his breakfast in the morning. That's when I also take out the trash in his room. Then I go to the cafeteria and eat my own breakfast.
That's when you realized the piece of paper was in your pocket?
Yep, but since I'm not a murderer, I just figured it belonged in someone else's pocket.
And then what?
I wondered if the person who lost it was in trouble, so...
You didn't put it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria, did you?
I did! I stuck it up there. How'd you know?
So it was Regina who put it up there. When did this happen?
The morning of the murder, I think.
That explains a lot.
I wonder who wrote this.
I don't know.
Maya, you're a spirit channeler?
Yep, I'm still training though.
That sounds like fun. I think you should join us at the circus.
Huh? As a spirit channeler?
Yeah, you'd be a big hit.
Really? She says I'd be a big hit. I think she's just being nice.
Hey Maya, do you know if Max is doing okay?
Well, I don't think I'd go so far as to say he was okay.
Aw, I hope he comes back here real soon.
I'm sure he's gonna come back here, right, Nick?
There's no way he will lose with you helping him, right, Mr. Attorney?
Of course. If I'm right, you're right.
Ah, that guy. His name is Ben, right?
Huh? You don't know him?
I dunno. He didn't really catch my eye. He's friends with Trilo, right?
Wait, we're the ones asking the questions around here. What do you think about this person?
Sorry, I've already given my heart to another man. So I'm not interested in enrolling in a dating service.
I just wanted to know if you knew this person.
Cool! This lady's got a whip! She's an animal tamer, huh?
Sort of. 2 women with whips, that's my cue to shut up and act like a good boy.
Alright, I look so cute in this picture. Don't you think I look cute, don't ya, don't ya?
You sure do. No objections here.
I might not be able to see my dad for a while, but I know I can wait until I see him again.
That's the spirit, even though he won't be coming home.
Don't do that, Maya. Please don't look at me that way.
I'm sorry. Regina's so cheerful, it kind of makes you wonder if all the lights are on. Especially when she says she won't be able to see her dad for a while.
He's been a good friend to my dad for a really long time now. My dad always said, when it comes to who I can entrust the circus to, it's definitely Mo.
Yep, that clown is one lovable stooge. Actually, I hate his guts and I want to punch him in the face. Don't you think so, Nick? No comment.
Ah, it's Acro. Is he in his room today?
Yes, he is. We just came back from meeting with him.
I hope his legs get better soon. Acro's so incredible, especially on the trapeze.
The trapeze is that enormous swing hanging from the top of the tent, right?
Yep, that's it. I really want to see him up there again. Acro the acrobat.
That's strange. Acro doesn't seem to have very many nice things to say about Regina, but Regina seems to like Acro just fine. Yeah, that is sus. I want to ask everybody about Acro. Would you mind taking a look at this? I guess we, okay. Bye. I need to ask Acro about everybody, I think. Lately, I've been confined to this room, so I don't have a clue what's going on in the circus. You want to know about Max? Well, his colleagues in the circus all seem to hate him. What about you, Acro? I've got my issues with him as well, but he just also happens to have a diamond shining in his soul. A diamond shining in his soul? I guess you could say it's his pride as a performer. We didn't have that pride in ourselves before Max arrived. Honestly, I think he brought something wonderful to the circus when he came. Acro, this guy's really different from the other members of the circus. I was hoping you could shed some light on Ben. Well, he'll always be here, and as long as he's here, he really can only continue to be a ventriloquist. Whether that's a good thing for him or not, I'm afraid I can't really say. Mr. Wright, I just realized who you remind me of. You're just like this prosecutor. What? You and the prosecutor have the same glint in your eyes. You're joking, right? You think I'm like that whip-carrying demon? I think I already... maybe... I feel like I... Did I already ask him about everybody? That seemed familiar. Regina. She's cool, isn't she? And can you believe she's such a cute girl as an animal tamer? It seems animals are not the only thing she tames. Huh? Max, the ringmaster, Ben, she's got them all under her thumb. What do you mean by that? Maybe I went a bit overboard. It's just Regina's innocence. She was incredibly sheltered as a child. I'd say it seems that way. That's why she can be so cruel. I did talk to him about these people. Yeah, we did ask about everybody. Mo's not here. What's that? I hear something. Stop it, Nick. You're scaring me. Nick, it's money. That monkey's holding on to something. That's it. That's the thing that means a lot to Regina, remember? Alright, time to take on this monkey, attorney style. Give it back, monkey brain. Stay. Or ooh, 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 scratch, scratch. I just think this is the funny option, so this is why I'm going with it. Yikes! Ah! I tried to have a monkey-to-monkey talk with him, I really did. Nick, you... I swiped it while Money was distracted. Wow, you're really on the ball today, Nick. Let me see it, let me see it. You can see it fine from where you are. You know what I mean. I really want to try on Regina's costume. Maybe then they'll take you in at the circus and I can get some peace and quiet. What's the matter now? It doesn't fit me at all. Oh well, guess it's time for you to lay off the burgers. Not to mention it doesn't look like something any girl I know would actually wear. Here you go, Regina.
Yay, thank you. You really got it back for me.
Don't mention it.
I love you, Mr. Attorney.
It's nothing. No wonder guys melt to mush in front of this girl. Hey, Regina. That costume is yours, right? I tried it on, but it didn't fit me.
Huh? This costume? This isn't mine. It was Leon's.
Leon's? You know the lion she told us about. Oh, the one that someone killed. Leon. He was killed, wasn't he?
That's right. My dad killed him.
Why?
Well, Leon did something really bad during practice.
During practice?
Leon was sitting down, and then he opened his mouth, you know? Gah-ha-ha.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Usually when he did that, I would put my head into his mouth.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. Wait, you put your head into a lion's mouth?
I sure did. The people in the crowd always loved seeing me do that. They'd always start screaming.
You sure they were screaming because they loved seeing you do that? Anyways. What was the bad thing?
Oh yeah. Leon bit someone during that practice.
Regina, everything was alright though, right?
No, it wasn't alright. That was the problem. My dad was incredibly angry.
And that's when Leon...
Yeah, that's when he became a star in the sky.
Poor thing. Leon is added to the court record? Alright, so I guess I can go talk to everybody else about Leon. This dude is pointless. Wait a second. 6 months ago, Leon bit a performer and was put down. Was not Acro's accident 6 months ago? Is this the accident? No, but he said his accident was something else, right? Oh gosh, I don't know. Let's see. Alright, he has no opinion on this. wonder if Max would have anything new to say. They must have taken Max in for questioning again. There really isn't anything we need to ask him right now anyway. There's not? Something smells fantastic. So we know it can't be Mo. Wait, I know what it is. It's burgers. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Bistro de Cirque, aka the cafeteria. It smells so good in here, and those burgers look great. She's drooling like she's some sort of crazed burger monster. My burgers are the best. Juicy meat, toasted buns, special sauce. They are absolutely irresistible to anyone with a hankering for a burger. One bite will send you into hamburger heaven. I bet. I can tell by the smell. Whoa, I'm getting hungry too. Those burgers must have some kind of special power. Dude, I need to talk to you. Now that the ringmaster is gone, what are you gonna do? That's all I've thought about the past 2 days. Everyone loved Russell. You heard Acro's story, haven't you? Like how he was adopted when he was younger? He's calmed down a bit now, but he was livid when he heard about the murder. Acro was so upset that he said he couldn't go on. He was that upset? Yes, he was. Anyway, I gave it some thought. Maybe I should give up on trying to be a half-baked clown. I've been thinking of trying on the ringmaster's shoes. What? Really? Max would still be an issue, though. Max? He may be a bit mean and hard to work with, but it's hard to argue his importance. He's probably the reason the circus is still around. A lot of what he says is right. Mo, all that's left is to see if everyone can get over the tragedy. You know. The tragedy? You know? What is he talking about? Get over what tragedy, Mo? Huh? Don't worry about it. It's nothing. Nothing at all. He must mean the tragic death of the ringmaster, right? Yes, that's it. You're right, girlie. Dang. Correctamundo. Correctamundo. I can read. Doesn't he mean ding? I feel like this light is too bright. Better. Mo, I mean no disrespect here, but are you lying to us? No, not at all. What makes you think that? Just the way you said, if everyone can get over the tragedy, seemed a bit strange. It sounded like you were talking about something from a long time ago. Vand! How's it going? Hi, friend. How are you? How's life? Eek. Mo, I'm right, aren't I? Oh, another psyche lock. Oh, ding dang dong. Now we're getting closer to the truth. It was about 6 months ago. It was just a little accident. Give me a break. Us old men have accidents. I wear big pants for a reason. 6 months ago, eh? So, I wonder if I have the things for that. You named Money the monkey and Regent Regina's tiger? Guilty as charged. But Leon got his name from the ringmaster. Really? He always said keep names simple and easy to associate. Nick's name is easy to associate, right? I would save in case, okay. Better now. I'm glad things are better now. I always told Russell, if that's what you think, then call him Lion the Lion. It's a great name, don't you think? Imagine if he could talk. I'm Lion, ha! Lion. That's when Russell said, don't lie to yourself, that name is awful. Let's see here. To the murderer. That's far from polite. Where did you find the rest of this note anyway? It'd be best if I didn't tell Mo where we found it. Don't worry about it, Mo. If I didn't need to worry about it, you shouldn't have shown it to me. Lately I've started to understand what he's always going on about. What is it then? Well, I'm not sure if I can explain it all that well just yet. Just when you think it's impossible, Mo flashes a glimpse of maturity. Ah, not this picture. He showed it to you guys too? Huh? You've seen it as well? Well, you know what they say about Maximilian Galactica. He really gets around. How is that a joke? Huh. Oh yeah. He didn't just show me the picture. What do you mean? He showed me his bust too. Let me tell you, that thing is enormous. Oh yeah, we talked about this. Phoenix, please. Oh gosh. Alright, let's save. Let's save and try. Okay. Mo, please tell us what happened 6 months ago. What in the world went on at this circus? Okay, okay, there's no need to look so scary when you ask me. Hey, look over there, some juicy burgers, let's eat instead. Unfortunately, I'm more of a grilled chicken sandwich man myself. Actually, I've kind of got an idea of what happened back then. Mo, you said something about an accident? This wouldn't happen to be the cause of that accident, would it? Mo is so busted. Hey, Riddy. Hi, friend. It's great to see you. I heard a little bit about it from Regina. Leon made a mistake during practice, right? How did you... I told them so many times. You shouldn't be doing such dangerous acts. Like putting her head inside Leon's mouth, right? Yeah, but Regina believed in Leon. She believed so strongly that the ringmaster went along, he could never say no to her. Out of curiosity, who was bitten? Come on, Mo. Don't clam up on me now. Who did Leon bite on the head? Well, I promised I wouldn't say anything. You promised? He's involved in this too. He's involved, huh? Mo must be talking about... Mo, is this the person that you promised you wouldn't say anything? I have 4... Good thing I saved before this because I actually don't know. Seriously injured both legs while training 6 months ago. Is that seriously a coincidence? I'm gonna try. It must have been Acro, right? How did you know? Don't worry about that, Mo. Getting to the bottom of this accident may help solve what happened to the ringmaster. No way. I need to know the truth about what happened to Russell. Please tell me what you know. I'm sorry, Acro. So I was right. Okay. That wasn't just a coincidence. It's just like you said, you know, the accident. Did someone die? No, but it would have probably been better if he had. What? How would that have been better? He's still alive, but when he got bit, he suffered massive brain damage. He'll never recover from the coma that he's in. What? But we just talked to Acro. Coma? All he does now is lie in his bed at the hospital. And that's all he's ever gonna be able to do. What? Acro is in his room right now. What is he talking about? I'm so confused now. How is he related to Acro? Oh, he's his brother. Why didn't we lead with that? Huh? The person who got bit was Acro's brother. Brother? They were an acrobat team of brothers, Acro and Bat. Oh, Lord, their names. Cute nicknames, I thought. Anyways, they were an incredible team, cut down together in their prime. Who is Acro's younger brother? Sean Dingling, but everyone always called him Bat. He fell in love with Regina. Everybody's in love with Regina! Regina! Trying to win her love was his downfall. Everyone seems to fall in love with Regina. 6 months ago, while we were practicing, all of a sudden Bat blurts out, "Let me perform with Leon." Why'd he do that? I don't know, but that's what caused the accident. I'll never forget that moment. It was so strange. Leon had the weirdest look on his face. He was smiling. He? You mean Leon? Yes, Leon. When he bit down, he was smiling. Some sick grin. No way. That's impossible. Smirking lion, a flying murderer. Why does it seem that it's always Mo who catches all of these incredible events? Nick, can lions smile? I can't defend my relative, Leon. It's okay, Riddy. I understand, you know. Sometimes lions, they're not all good guys. Same with every group of people, right? We never told the police about the incident. The circus would have been shut down if we had. The next day, the ringmaster took Leon out and shot him with a rifle. So that's what really happened. Well, you guys were so serious. What was I supposed to do? I had to tell you. But all this truthfulness has put me in the mood for a burger. How could he get caught smiling at it? True. Here, you two have some pepper. There he goes again, acting like his normal crazy self. Oh, she was going, I wasn't sure what we were leading to. Nice, what a wonderful sneeze. Huh, you think so? You sneeze with pepper and slip on a banana peel. That's basic clownsmanship. Girlie, I know you gotta understand that. Nick, I think I'd make a good clown. Other than Regina, I've never seen a cuter sneezer. Does Regina sneeze with pepper too? That must be the true villain, absolutely. She does, but she would always tease her with pepper. Bat would always tease her with pepper. Bat? From my point of view, those two always looked so perfect together. They looked perfect together, huh? Hang on. They looked perfect together. Bat was in love with Regina. I mean, so is everybody else. Did Regina return his feelings, or has she only ever had feelings for Max? That's the question I feel like might be... When you think about it, he really was a good guy. He truly liked Regina. He would try anything to get her attention. Oh, so he was a simp. I see. He seems like a good guy. Back then, Acro was always laughing. But I guess that everything backstage at the circus isn't always rosy. I see. It's harder than you think, making people laugh all the time. What do you think about this person?
Sorry.
Sorry?
I've already given my heart to another man.
Oh. She's dumb. He is so useless. Hi, buddy. Ah, Mr. Wright, back again, I see. Well, he did say I'll be back. Wait, or was that someone else? We're back because Acro's hiding why his legs were injured. He was hurt in the accident 6 months ago. It would seem that he knows that we know. Well, well, it seems you've got things you want to talk about, so fire away. Oh, I already tried to ask him about this. Lately, I've been confined to this room. Okay. So was that like a clue that like I can ask him about this? Alright, I'm gonna save. Gotta save. Alright, okay, sounds good. Thank you, Christy, for your help. It's hard when I go long periods of time between playing Ace Attorney because I, like, forget, like, relevant information. So I appreciate your help. I have to ask you, how were you injured? I'm sorry, I thought we talked about this. It was an accident that happened during practice. An accident during practice? Yes, unfortunately, acrobats are prone to all sorts of injuries. He's lying. If that were the real cause, he'd have no reason to keep it secret. Acro, are you really telling me that a practice accident was the cause of your injury? Should I present his brother? Nope, that was wrong. So I think I needed to present the... Okay. Leon, 6 months ago you were attacked by the lion. That's when you were injured. I know I'm on the right track, I just need to keep going. You're saying that I was attacked by a lion. That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright, but I'm an acrobat. I'm no animal tamer. If a lion was coming at me, I'd be running for the exit. Okay, maybe attacked is not the best word to be using. So let me rephrase that as battled the lion. You seem to enjoy telling jokes. Why would I decide to battle a lion? Because you had to fight it. You had to fight it to save someone. Bat. It was a shame what happened to your brother 6 months ago. You tried to save him, didn't you? And that's how you got that terrible injury? Mo, he must have told you. Yes, we learned about Bat from Mo. But he didn't mention anything about you in regards to the accident. I suppose it was just a slip of the tongue on his part? That's how I figured it out. A slip of the tongue? Anyways, they were an incredible team, cut down together in their prime. Cut down together. That was where he slipped, and that's how I figured it out. You two ended up at the center of the same accident together, like always. I see. But an accident is an accident. It wasn't anyone's fault. I still haven't broken Acro's last psyche lock. This must be one incredibly deep-seated secret. It wasn't anyone's fault. Do you care to explain more? Acro, I know you're still hiding something from me. Maybe someone you don't seem to like much is the reason you're being evasive. It's either Regina or Max. I just poured too much and it came out of my face. Regina. You always seem calm and collected until you start talking about her. Saying things like she is cruel. Well done, Mr. Attorney. You've got quite the set of eagle eyes. You know, her tiger tried to attack me. Regent tried to attack you? Twice. He wasn't serious, I'm sure. You're not trying to insinuate that I believe she spurred on Leon to attack Bat, are you? Leon was never taught a command to attack people. Regina isn't capable of doing anything like that. Besides, Regina had no reason to want to hurt my little brother. Regina and Bat were such good friends back then. But you still hate Regina. I've got proof of it. What? What are you talking about? Oh, maybe I overdid it again. But if I can hand something over to Acro, maybe it'll... Here's proof that you had it out for Regina. Uh-oh. This? Where'd you get it? Regina posted it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria. Before that, it was in her pocket.
I guess I noticed it was in there around breakfast time. I always take Acro his breakfast in the morning.
You wrote this, and then you put it in her pocket. That's right, isn't it? That's right. Well done, Mr. Wright.
I did it.
Ayo. My legs were injured by Leon 6 months ago. My younger brother Bat had a dare with Regina. A dare? An absurd dare. If I can put my head inside of Leon's mouth like you do, you have to go to the movies with me on a date. That's insane! Didn't he know how dangerous that is? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But if you have to put your head in a lion's mouth for somebody to agree to go out with you on a date, it's not worth the date. That has been the PSA. Okay. We all thought he was being stupid too. But that lion was very old to begin with, and age brought with it countless experience in doing that very trick. Unfortunately, this particular time, I guess Leon wasn't ready or willing. And that's when the accident happened. He just wanted to take her out to the movies. Poor Bat. When Leon chomped down, I jumped towards him. Then Leon attacked me, and that's how I ended up. What about Bat? He's still in a coma. I went to the hospital yesterday to visit him. I see. I'm still waiting for him to open his eyes again. And that's the reason why I keep going. Bat and Regina, they were such great friends. Oh yeah, I wanted you to take a look at this. What is it? This is the scarf my brother was wearing when Leon attacked him. Gross, it's covered in blood. This scarf, it was a present from Regina to my brother on the day of the accident. When he did it, he looked like he was smiling. He? Leon, obviously. Oh. Yo, hold up! What if Regina is behind all of this? What if Regina is behind all of this? What if... Okay, so she gives Bat a present, and then Leon attacks him? What if it was, like, something that she had trained him to, like, bite, or, like, the smell would make him angry or hungry, or something along the lines? Because if Bat was in love with Regina, he would obviously probably keep it on his person, especially if it was right after he was given the gift. Oh my god, what if Regina is behind this whole thing? What if she killed her father? She... Oh my. Hi. Hi, Britt. What a great still shot for me to jump in on. Hello, I'm glad you're here. I'm shook a little bit. I think I'm figuring this out. It's soaked in lasagna. And lions love lasagna. When he bit down on Bat's head, the expression on Leon's face looked like a grin. Nick! I know, Mo said the same thing. What do you think it all means? I'll be taking that scarf if you don't mind. Oh. Miss Von Karma?
I've already heard everything, so hand over the scarf.
But the scarf is evidence in the trial.
That is for me to decide. I think we should begin our preparations now, Acro.
Preparations?
I've served a summons to Acro to appear in court tomorrow as a witness. Acro will talk more at the prosecutor's office.
Acro a witness?
Come, Acro, let's go to the office.
Yes, ma'am. Bro. Now what do we do, Nick? How are we gonna handle tomorrow? Don't worry about it. I'll figure something out. Look at you all full of confidence. You must have found something you can use. This is all beginning to come together now. I think we need to go talk to Max. We need to go talk to Max right now. Please let me go talk to Max. I gotta talk to Max. I need to talk to Max. Because I'm pretty sure, Max, that your girlfriend is murdering people. I think that's what's happening here. I'm a little suspicious. But I guess we're going straight to court. Okay, December 30th. 9:41 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 5. I'm probably very wrong, by the way. Ah, I'm here, what's happened? Okay, Coco. Alright, let me tell you my suspicions, okay? While you were away. I was busy, I'm sad, it's okay. So, we found out that Acro's in the wheelchair because his legs got attacked by Leon, who bit the head of his brother, who is in a coma in the hospital. And his brother Bat was in love with Regina. And so he was like, if I put my head in the lion's mouth, will you go on a date with me? Haha. And so he did, and he got chomped. And now he's in a coma. But right before that, we learned that Regina had gifted Bat like a scarf thing. And I'm like, whoa, hold up. Because what if she had trained Leon to chomp whenever he smells that scarf? Like maybe it was like a training thing, and so maybe she had it out for him, and she wanted Bat out of the way so that he wouldn't get angry that she loved Max instead. And so what if something else happened, and like maybe her dad... Oh, hello Raiders. Hi Raiders. Hi Raiders. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, I hope you're having a lovely night tonight. If I'll introduce myself in a moment. But I think that Regina's behind this whole thing, and I'm thinking something happened that she didn't like that her dad did, maybe? I don't know. And so she murdered her father now. So that's my current theory, which is probably very wrong, but anyway. Hello, so Jin T. Chook? Am I saying that right? Welcome. And hello, my name is V, and I am a variety streamer in that I stream whatever I want, whenever I want. I know that sounds crazy, but like, just whatever I like to stream. I also do sometimes live book reading streams, which are really cozy, or different things like that. But it's nice to meet you, and I hope you're having a wonderful night, and I thank you for the raid. I will not say either way. That's fine, yeah, I don't want any spoilers. Thank you for shouting out. Should I call you Jen? Is that fine? That's valid and relatable. Thank you. Thank you for shouting out, Jen. I hope that's okay if I call you that. If you'd rather me call you something else, just let me know. But okay, now we're gonna go to court, where I'm probably gonna make a fool of myself, because I always do in court. Good morning, Max. Oh yeah, good morning, sweeties. He looking nervous. He looking nervous, but don't worry, sir. I think I'm about to expose your girlfriend. Thank you very much. You don't seem like your usual sparkling self today. Max is stressed. Yeah, look at that sweat. Thank you for shouting out Coco as well. I'm always like this before I go in front of an audience. I'm working up to it. Tee-hee. Who is tee-heeing? Oh, why are you here?
Don't get nervous, Maxie. Here, have a glass of milk.
What?
Here, darling. I brought you some milk. In the courthouse. Just drink your milk.
What the fuck? I'm sorry. A glass of milk would make me more nervous. I don't ever drink milk straight. I just don't care for the taste of it. But like, what? Okay.
Do you have some more milk from my pocket?
Milk feels like a villainous drink. I'm telling you. I would have to run to the bathroom. And I stand by that. No, it's like, it's fine. Like, if you drink milk, if you're like a milk drinker, honestly, I'm impressed by you. Because like, I can't bring myself to do it. I like milk in lots of things, but I like never would drink it straight. It's just not something I think I would, that I did not enjoy it as a child. I know that. And as an adult, I don't think I would enjoy it either. I mean, I guess I could try it again, because, you know, your taste changes as you get older, but I love milk, but why milk of all drinks? I totally drink. And that's fair. Like, I think it's fine. Like, yay for calcium. Like, strong bones. Like, I'm happy for you. I just can't do it. Chaotic evil. Yeah. Regina, why does this keep vibrating? We're just having a conversation. How fabulous, my sweetie pie princess. You came to watch my performance today?
Of course I did!
Their relationship is something. Hi, how are you? The screen shake. Oh, okay, I see.
Mo told me that I should come and watch this.
Mo said that?
So, what kind of performance will you put on today? Let me guess. You'll fly at the end?
Yeah, how are you doing, Blake? It's good to see you. I wish I was someone's sweetie pie princess. One day, Storm. One day, you will be a sweetie pie princess. It's not that kind of show. Isn't that right, my sweeties? Huh? I think my sweetie pie princess doesn't... Yeah, she doesn't seem to realize what's going on, or even where she is.
Well, Max, it looks like it's time to raise the curtain. I'll see you later. Today I'm just a member of the audience.
Fabulous. Enjoy yourself out there.
Good luck, Max. You're the best.
Makes me think of a scene from Anchorman. Milk was a bad idea after chugging it in the heat after a lot of exercise. Yeah. Regina's different, don't you think, Nick? That's a very nice way of saying that, Maya. The power move of wearing these outfits to court. I mean, you might as well look good, right? On top of the morning to ya. Everybody, let's get... Why are they all here? Why is everybody here today? Let's get ready to get stuck in legal limbo. How low can you go? Mo. Top of the morning to you, governor. Top of the morning. That's the ticket. Attacking the day starts with energy in the morning. Fashion icons, I must say. Honestly. If we're talking about Corco, let's talk about Gant. No colors matching at all. That's fair. The early bird gets the worm, but then again, worms lack higher brain function. Here, Max, I brought you some present. Have some milk. Does this sparkly pink-haired man just have an affinity for milk that we have missed out on during this entire court case? This feels like a facet to his character that we should have learned about. Why? Oh my, thanks. Why? The milk is the villain. Yeah, Max, this does not look like a man that would be drinking milk like that. But what do I know, I guess? You know, break all societal expectations, sir, and drink your milk. That's fine. Max is sweating. That's why he's sweating. It's milk. He's had too much milk. He likes chalky milk. So, how are you today, Wright? Well, I've got the feeling that today I'm gonna face off against the real culprit. You mean Acro? Huh? You think he did it? Be careful. He's used to putting his life on the line, literally. He's got guts to spare. If all I've got to worry about is how thin the tightrope is, I'm used to it already. I'm gonna take off to get some things done, but I hope you have a lovely rest of your stream. Thank you so much, Jen. I really appreciate the raid again, and I hope you have a wonderful night. How else... Hang on, I missed a comment that I would think I want to read. How else does he have such beautiful milky skin? Is that the key? Should I be drinking milk for fabulous skin? All the protein, none of the iron. It just means I won't be able to press him like I can other witnesses. What are you gonna do then, Nick? I guess today we'll just have to do without our usual psychological warfare. Today we rely on evidence. It's the only way we'll get past Acro into the truth. Wait, so I can't press Acro? Your Joy-Cons are a maze? Thank you. They're the pink and green ones. I have like 3 or 4 sets of Joy-Cons. I also have the, like, Scarlet Violet Pokemon ones, and I have the purple orange ones as well. You're right, but it's gonna be tough. Anyways, I want you to make sure that Regina sees it all today. It's important. Then she'll finally have to deal with the reality of what happened to her father. I have one. I am cheap. No, it's fine. Over the years, I've, like, asked for them for, like, Christmas presents and stuff, you know? You want us to make sure Regina watches? Yes. That's why I brought her here to court today. What's that supposed to mean? She needs to know that when people die, they don't just become stars. I may be old-fashioned clown, but I don't believe in people becoming stars. Alright, 10 a.m. It's time for court. They're so expensive for how easily they break. Yeah, I know. At work, we sell, like, custom Joy-Cons, and I think some of them are really pretty, and I've considered buying some, but they are expensive. Court is now in session for the trial of Maximilian Galactica.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Miss Von Karma, you may proceed with your case. Animal Crossing totally wrecked my Joy-Cons, that's fair.
The prosecution would like to revise its previous theory of events.
What's the meaning of this?
We have discovered a new witness, or shall I say a new eyewitness. One that saw Maximilian Galactica fly off from the scene of the crime.
Mine have trouble going straight down. Order, order! I had a feeling something like this would come up.
Due to this revision, we are now prepared to explain how the defendant flew that night. An explanation the prosecution will present if the need so arises. In fact, my detective stayed up all night creating a mock-up of the scene on my orders.
Poor Gumshoe. Very well, please call your witness to the stand. Time to get to work, or shall I say time to walk the courtroom tightrope. If I let go, my character bolts upward.
Name and occupation?
Ken Dingling, but everyone calls me Acro. I'm employed as an acrobat at the Berry Big Circus.
Where were you the night of the crime?
I was in my room that night.
If you look at the map, you will see the witness's room is near the crime scene.
My room is on the 3rd floor. The crime scene is below my window.
The night of the crime, the witness saw something quite shocking. Would you tell us what you witnessed?
Okay. It was just after 10 p.m., and I was resting in my bed. Around that time, I heard a large thump noise from outside the window. And then a few moments... Where's his wheelchair? And then a few moments later, where's his wheelchair? If you can't use your legs, your wheelchair would be, like, right near your bed, right? I would think. I saw someone flying right by my window. It was Max Galactica. I only saw him from behind, but that's who it looked like. To be honest, when I saw that, I thought I was dreaming. This witness's testimony matches up exactly with that of the clown.
If that's the case, there is very little the prosecution need add. All that's left is to explain how the defendant disappeared into the sky that night.
Before we get that far, I'd like to cross-examine the witness.
A foolish choice by a foolish fool who wishes to feel the foolish sadness of a sad fool. A man must know the proper timing for things, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Just like your old friend Mr. Miles Edgeworth did.
Mr. Wright, do you have a problem with the witness's testimony? In the words of Miss Von Karma, may I quote yesterday's proceedings? There's no way that actually happened. Very well, you may proceed with your cross-examination. Probably. Maybe he's proficient with a pommel horse and throws himself around on his arms. I mean, he is an acrobat, true. So he said not to press him? I'm gonna save and press him anyway. You said that you were resting in bed? One would thus assume that you turned the lights off in your room, correct? That's correct. But there are safety lights out around the outside of the lodging house. It's so bright sometimes it can make it hard to sleep. If that's the case, wouldn't it be a good idea to close some curtains? I never really thought of that. I guess that means I'm off to buy some curtains. Haha, sometimes I do make myself useful in these chambers.
The witness will proceed with his testimony.
Oh, you can press okay. Okay, heard a thump. Your room is on the 3rd floor, right? Yes. And you said that you were resting in bed. That is correct. But you were still able to hear a sound from outside? I was indeed. Maybe something was contradictory in what he said just now?
If there's a contradiction, then prove it with evidence.
Do I have any evidence? I might have made a mistake. Evidence that he didn't hear... Hold up. 10 p.m.? But the thump... The time of death wasn't until 10:15. Right? Oh. I do have some evidence. Okay. Let me get some more info and then I'm gonna come back. Are you sure it was a human being? It could have been a mannequin or perhaps a large action figure. Well, setting aside the possibility of a mannequin, an action figure is quite plausible.
You have no need to mince words with Mr. Phoenix, Wright. Testify to the truth and only the truth, just as if it were there with you that night.
I believe it was a human. The light in your room was turned off then, right? That's true. I was going to bed after all. So with the lights off, you were still able to clearly see a human fly by your window. The safety lights lit up enough for me to see, but honestly, there was only enough light for me to see the silhouette outside my window. It was the person's back, so I couldn't see the white roses on the front. Did you see any of the other symbols? I clearly saw the silk hat as well as the cloak wrapped around his body. I'm convinced that the person I saw was Max Galactica. The more I press him, the less results I seem to get. But maybe there was something... I don't know yet. When I saw that, I thought I was dreaming. When did you start thinking that what you saw wasn't a dream?
That's not important.
I believe that the prosecution has done a bit of maintenance on the witness's memory. Just to make sure, let's ask the witness. Ow.
Objection.
Sustained.
Don't sustain that.
Hacker must be lying about what he saw, right? Of course he is. Now the challenge will be to expose his lights in court. We'll put the pedal to the metal, Nick. Okay. No! This has to be the contradiction, because the hat was found at the crime scene, but Acro says that as the figure was flying away, it was still wearing the hat. So this has to be... Okay. Right here. Oh no, do I have to like... Oh, phooey. I have to do the press and then the... I think there's a contradiction thing, right? I just did it wrong. There's a contradiction. Okay. Hi, Oscar. I like your little Anya emote. Waka waka. This one, please. Thank you for shouting out, Oscar. You claim to have seen the exact same thing Mo saw that night. Do you stand by that? What do you mean? The silk hat. What about the silk hat? I saw it on Max's head as he flew by my window. Well, you should have tried looking down out of your window that night. That would have been quite difficult considering the state that I'm in. Just looking outside of the window was a tough enough challenge for me. That's a shame, because you would have noticed the silk hat found on the scene. That's the ringmaster's hat, right? Afraid not. No matter how you look at it, this is Max's silk hat. Where are you going with this, Mr. Wright? Are you saying that Max has 2 silk hats? No. This is a handmade, one-of-a-kind model made only for Maximilian Galactica. Which means, Acro, that you've been fibbing on the stand. Order, order!
As always, it looks like someone just had to open their mouth before thinking.
Are you okay, Nick? Well, I opened my big mouth and now I have to back it up. How about it, Mr. Wright? What would cause this witness to commit perjury in this court today? I have no real reason to believe that he has a grudge against Max. He hasn't really said anything other than, like, people don't like him, but I have to admit that, like, it's been, better since he's been here. Hi, Puppy. Welcome for joining. I feel like jumping to is the real culprit is kind of a stretch, but he did say the dreaming thing, so maybe the dreaming thing is what I should be honing in on? Let's see. Yeah, get home safely. It's obvious that what Acro saw, he didn't actually see at all because it was a dream.
So you plan on writing off all the inconvenient facts as nothing but dreams? Maybe you should just pinch your cheeks and see if you are actually awake.
Ow. I think your whip just proved this isn't a dream just fine. Thanks for shouting out, Puffy. Mr. Wright, how about you provide an answer that actually explains things? Oh, okay, so that wasn't it. Perhaps it's because Acro has a grudge against the defendant, which is why he's trying to frame Max. Why me? What'd I do?
Never get your fat head in the way of a whip bent on finding justice. Mr. Phoenix Wright, I have no interest in your silly little theories. He has a grudge against the defendant, huh? You wouldn't happen to have proof of that?
Well, that's the thing. Okay, so I picked both wrong answers first. Yay me! I don't really believe this, but okay. Your Honor, on this occasion, the defense accuses Acro himself.
On this occasion?
Accuses Acro? What in the world are you accusing him of? Obviously, we accuse him of the murder of Mr. Russellberry. Mr. Wright, are you serious? Deadly serious, Your Honor.
I think your trips to the circus have served you well. You seem to have learned how to try and grab at an audience's heart and mind. Your Honor, don't allow yourself to be swayed by theatrics. Trying to wow the crowd with smoke and mirrors is the oldest bluff in the book.
Really?
If you don't believe me, just look at the witness. He's calm enough for it to almost be scary.
He's staying rather calm and collected. Mr. Dingling, do you have any response to the defense's accusation?
I don't really need to say a thing, do I?
What do you mean?
Everyone, take a good look at me. I can't even stand up by myself. Do we know that?
I guess that's a terrible thing to accuse somebody of lying about, isn't it? Let alone leave the lodging house. That's true. I understand that Mr. Wright is just trying to help his client. But to do this by accusing me of a murder of all things...
See, even a sliver of common sense makes it clear the accusation is ludicrous. It's ludicrous, I say, ludicrous. She's right. Way to pick on the disabled, you heartless, cruel man. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to find a murderer here. Phoenix is a poopy head. He's a poopy head. Somebody in court said Phoenix is a poopy head. A poopy head. That's me. I'm the poopy head.
And all of you people in court have the same haircut, so take that.
See that, Mr. Phoenix, right? If you're trying to drum up support from the peanut gallery, that's how you do it. I think that's enough of this little game. I've got a doctor's note to confirm that Acro is unable to stand under his own power. Maybe the defense is planning on making a claim to counter this as well. I can hear the defense now. Acro had an accomplice.
What do you say about this, Mr. Wright? Did Acro have an accomplice? What if? What if? It was Money the Monkey. What if it was Money the Monkey? What if you got Money the Monkey? I don't know. I don't know the answer to this. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why I'm here. I need some chocolate. We're taking a chocolate break. How do I do this? Lift. Slide. Look at this chocolate I got. Yum. Not a sponsor. I'm just gonna think about it for a minute while I eat a piece of chocolate. Sure. Of course he did. It's impossible for Acro to be the murderer in this case. If that's the case, then it's natural for one to consider possible accomplices. You don't say.
Don't tell me you think you're gonna get off easy.
What?
You must not have heard that sound just now. Maybe it wasn't clear enough. The sound of you falling into your own trap can be hard to notice sometimes.
Mr. Wright, it seems as if you won't be stopping at Acro, but will be making other accusations. If Acro did not have an accomplice, things are not looking good for you. I understand, Your Honor. Bat's in a coma though, right? Look, I have no idea what I'm doing here. Do I do this? That was not it. My options here are Mo, Regina, Ben, or our client. Part of me wants to say Regina, but I need to think smartly. I mean, I feel like a fool. I feel like a big fool. We're gonna try something different.
Now then, this must be when we get to hear the name of the mystery accomplice.
Not this time, Von Karma.
What?
You're not gonna sucker me into this one. What are you blabbering about, Mr. Wright? There was no accomplice. Acro planned and committed this murder all by himself. I'm about to sound like a big jerk, aren't I? Order, order? What are you getting at? Way to keep them on their toes, Nick. Now I'm gonna have to prove how it all fits together. I have to show how Acro murdered Russell Berry. Can you do it, Nick? Can you really do that? I know what I can't do. I can't stop now. If I stop attacking, I'm doomed.
Alright, then let's do it. Mr. Phoenix Wright. If this witness is the killer, then his eyewitness account is all lies, right?
Mr. Wright, I'd like you to clear something up for me. When the crime was committed, exactly where was Mr. Dingling? Here. There was no way he was anywhere but exactly right here. In the plaza. He was at the scene of the crime itself. You're right, though. The murderer would have had to have met the victim. Ow! Miss Von Karma, stop it! You will be quiet and refrain from striking people.
The witness could not have possibly left the lodging house on his own. Not to mention what Mr. Phoenix Wright just said. There was no accomplice, remember?
Yeah, you're right. You think I could get another chance? Wait just 1 minute. What? I was wrong? Okay, I really don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, he needs a wheelchair. Oh, right, there would have been wheelchair tracks in the snow. That's fine, Riddy. Me too. What if he heard him from Moe's room? Not knowing hype! Yay! Idiocy! Just kidding. Hi, CJ. He was right here. That location is completely related to the crime. But I suppose if you said he was in his room, he wouldn't have been able to commit. Oh no. I'm just burning through these chances, aren't I? I need to save. Nothing about this makes any sense to me. I'm so sorry. Acro didn't leave his room to kill the ringmaster.
What? Are you nuts?
What say you, Mr. Dingling? It's an interesting theory. That's it? Considering that what you propose is impossible, yes, that's it. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. As the witness has stated, your assertion is impossible. As he is in a wheelchair, there is no way he could go to the scene or be the killer. You've got a point.
It seems you've forgotten once again, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The defendant was clearly spotted at the scene of the crime.
That's true. Mo said that he saw Max, didn't he? Hang on. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. This man is an acrobat. He is probably quite familiar with a wire system, a wire and fly system. So he could be in his room. He could hook himself up to a nice little fly system. He could down, smack him, and then back up. And that makes Mo's testimony still accurate, but it wasn't Max. It was Acro in Max's clothing. Do you mind if I ask a question, Mr. Wright? What is it? I understand some of your logic. However, how do you think that I killed him? If I can't leave my room, I obviously couldn't wear Max's costume. How did he do it? That's the next course of this legal buffet. Be careful, Nick. If you mess up here... She's right. I can't mess up here. I've got to give this one some serious thought. I'm sure that Acro killed the ringmaster, and he did it while he was in his room, no doubt about it. Time to enlighten us as to how Mr. Dingling committed the crime. Did he kill him with some pepper? No, blunt force trauma. Can I go back? Mr. Dingling be dangling from wires, Your Honor? Great. That was great. It's been too long. I think I did a mess up. Hi, Coley. Happy Monday. I think I did a mess up. Okay, I might need help from Christy or Coco. Do I have a piece of evidence to help me? Just yes or no is all I need. You do have what you need. Okay, never mind. I think I made a boo-boo. What'd you make? How'd you make a boo-boo? What happened? This makes no sense, but I'm gonna present it. No, we already know that was from something else. That doesn't help us at all. That doesn't help. Hold up. If this statue was taken from the cafeteria before the crime, where is it? Water is an explosive like in Nancy Drew Games. Not yet, Christy, but maybe in a second. I'm gonna give this a try. What's that? A picture? It is indeed. The problem with it is with the item that's shown in the picture. The bust? It's quite a large bust, and because it is life-sized, it's also very, very heavy. Heavy? Heavy enough to guarantee a certain death. Especially if it was dropped from a third-story window. Oh! And then, because it's shiny, you send money to go get it and bring it back? See, this is how Acro was able to kill the Ringmaster. With the force of gravity and Maximilian Galactica's ample bust. Yeah, that ample bust. Order, order! So you're saying the bust fell onto the Ringmaster. A rather simple crime. Even if you were stuck in a wheelchair, it would be incredibly easy to commit. Objection! How could
could you possibly wheel a wheelchair with something so heavy? It's impossible.
Well, Acro is an acrobat. He should have more than enough upper body strength to carry something like the bust. Mr. Dingling, how do you respond to these charges? Well, Acro's at a loss for words. He should be. He knows that I'm getting close to the truth. Well, Acro, you can't run away.
Ow! I'd watch what I'd say if I were you, Mr. Phoenix, Wright?
What?
Your Honor, the physical health of the witness is material to this case. I demand that we get proper testimony from the witness himself.
Testimony, you say? On Karma. She's just using this testimony as a rouse to stall for time. There is absolutely no need for such testimony.
The defense has its version of the murder. The prosecution has the right to respond.
The defense's objection is overruled. Why can't he see things my way once in a while? Mr. Dingling, I'm sorry, but we need you to testify about your physical condition. If you have any doubts about your ability to testify, we can request expert testimony.
The witness will have no problems, however, let's all be respectful toward him.
Thank you. That woman will sink to any low to win a case. I suppose I could have lifted something the size of that bust. I have a strong upper body from working as an acrobat, and only my legs were injured. However, lifting the bust and looking out of the window would have been impossible. There's no way I could have exerted that kind of force on my lower body. That makes it impossible for me to have known the location of the ringmaster's head. Thus, it would have been unrealistic for me to drop the bust on him. Don't you think? Oh! Hang on! New theory forming! New theory forming! New theory forming! No. No, wait. No. No, actually, no, I don't think that. I was gonna say, the one that came into my head very rapidly, but then I don't think is actually true, is that maybe he was aiming for Max, and Max and the ringmaster were just walking together. And when he threw it, perhaps he missed Max and hit the ringmaster. But then that still doesn't really make sense, because Max claims that he wasn't at the crime scene at all and was not present. And, I mean, he's our client, so we're inclined to believe him, right? But so that's why I'm like, I don't know if this is actually viable. Anyway, I have no doubts in regards to this witness's testimony.
It was impossible for him to lift the bus and stick himself out far enough to look. Not to mention that he could not have known the location of the ringmaster's head. A single false step would have led to even more severe injuries.
That's what I was thinking. What is your opinion on the matter, Mr. Wright? I'd still like to proceed with a cross-examination.
He's simply stalling. It's shameful, really.
I can't let her get to me. I've got to focus. Have you ever lifted up the bus before? No, I've never actually lifted it up with my own two hands. My own two hands! He said my own two hands! He didn't say that somebody else's two hands didn't lift them. I'm sorry, I'm getting really excited. But I should get to it, don't you think? I can't let money... See? I can't let money outdo me on this! Money did it! Money did it! He had money lift the bust! He did it! He just admitted! He just admitted! Now I gotta figure out... Okay. Money? That crazy monkey has lifted Max's bust before? We did it! We beat the game! Got him! Oh! My brain is firing! Please continue with your testimony, Mr. Dingling. I'm probably so wrong right now. So what have you been doing to keep in shape? Well, honestly, I've given up on training. I don't have any plans to return to the trapeze or the tightrope. You don't say. But no offense, I'm not worried about losing to you in a race or anything. Neither am I, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I wouldn't lose either, Slowpoke. I mean, Nick. Whoa, 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 how did the discussion turn to me all of a sudden? I suppose you could say that I'm stronger than the average bear. And why is that? Because if I were to do that, I'd end up falling out the window myself. I still haven't gotten much feeling back in my legs yet. Much feeling? So you got some? You have some feeling in your legs? So you couldn't have thrown that bus out of the window. How long do you think your recovery will take? You have to remember that my nerves were severely damaged. I'm currently undergoing some extremely intensive rehabilitation, but it's still going to take a while before I'm back to 100%.
Let me remind you of another very important point. If the witness was carrying the bust, he would not be able to see out below the window.
Why do you say it would be impossible? Allow me to explain. You accept that if I was carrying the bust, I couldn't see out below the window? Thus, there's no way that I would know the location of the ringmaster's head. Well, I suppose you've got a point.
Hey, Nick.
Huh? What if you turned things around? Turn around, bright eyes. Maybe if you think of it sort of like this. If he knew the location of the ringmaster's head, then he could drop the bust. That does make sense. If only I could prove somehow that Acro knew the location of the ringmaster's head without looking down. I think I've already explained things sufficiently. Aju, nice! Hi, Matt.
Stopping in to say hi. Hope all is well.
All is well. I hope you are well as well. Thank you so much for 21 months of subbing. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. If all you had to do was drop it, then it wouldn't have been a problem at all. If all I had to do was drop it, you're right, I could have done that. However, there is no way that I could land a direct hit on the ringmaster's head. So that kind of makes your theory a bit pointless, doesn't it, Mr. Wright? Acro is strong enough to lift up the bust. The main problem is how he could have aimed for the ringmaster's head. I wonder if he used some kind of tool to aim for the ringmaster. That's the ticket, Nick. Show him what you got. I have to be careful. I have to find something that fits perfectly with the case. I don't remember us finding any sort of tool, but maybe we overlooked something. I'm looking at the court record real quick. Okay, so... Coley saying hi to Matt in the chat is so funny and cute. Okay, let's see. Okay. Yes or no? Yes or no is all I need. Is Money the Monkey the thing I need to present? I don't think so, no. Oh, okay. Matt is making his own Ghibli list. Are you like ranking Ghibli films? No. Okay, it's not the thing. Okay. Something? We're ranking them. Ooh. So for a long time, my favorite Ghibli film was Princess Mononoke, and a weird thing happened, which has never really happened to me before. The more I watch Princess Mononoke, the less I like it, which I think is super weird. There are some Ghiblis that I have not yet watched, so I do want to preface with that. But I do think Princess Mononoke is my least favorite so far. You should come in and post your ranking. I should. For me, I think Howl's is probably my number one, but also really high up there might be Kiki's. I really like Kiki's. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'd need to have like a Ghibli marathon and then like rank as I go. Whisper of the Heart is my fave so far. That's one I haven't seen. I like Howl's most as well. I've also read the Howl's Moving Castle novel, like that published in like the 70s. Very good. Okay, back to this. All right, we're trying to figure out I'm trying to figure out how the pepper is involved. So if the pepper was in the box, how does that make any sense? My favorite is Poppy Hill. I haven't seen that one either. We could have a watch party. Yeah, I think I picked it as a book club book, or someone did. Long time ago, years ago when we did a book club. I'm so confused. How would he know where he was? I feel like it doesn't make any sense. Is it the pepper? Is the pepper the thing? No. Is it an item or is it a person that I should present? Item. Okay. Welcome back. I'm so confused. Okay, this is also probably important because we know that Acro gave this to Regina. So was he saying, oh gosh, I'm so confused. But if Acro was the murderer, if that's what we're trying to prove right now, then this note doesn't make any sense, because why would Acro give this to Regina? And is this Acro asking Regina to meet him at 10 p.m. outside the lodging house plaza? Oh, goodness. I think I need a hint. Like, something he may have said, or something that somebody else may have said to help me understand what I'm looking for here. So the box... But I still don't know how that makes it... I guess you wait until you hear him going through the box? The pepper was inside it. So that's why I was asking if the pepper was the thing. So... This is what I can think, is that, like... If you, like, shook Pepper from the window... Perhaps it would make somebody sneeze, and you could, like, determine where you shook was where their head was. But then how does the pepper get in the box? if he never went outside, because we never saw any wheelchair tracks. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm just sitting here. Nothing's making sense. I'm going... Is it the pepper? Is that the thing? Is that the thing I'm supposed to present? No. It's the box? Yes. And is it on this line, the one about the location of the ringmaster's head, that I should present this on? I'm sorry, I'm asking so many questions. It just does not make any sense to me. Acro, you didn't really need to lean out of the window, did you? What are you driving at, Mr. Wright? You already knew ahead of time where the ringmaster's head was going to be. Quite precisely, I may add. Your silly hinting at things is pointless, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Enough stalling. How about you show us some evidence? What's inside the box tells him when someone moves it. Oh, I see. Oh, because Regina brings him breakfast. So he would have had like a pepper shaker. But I did such a good job hinting. Yes, yes, yes. Hurry up and explain things, Mr. Wright. Maybe you should take a look at this. The key point here is the wooden box. The same wooden box that the victim was found hunched over? The same. The question is, who placed the wooden box here? Who? When Ben and company saw the ringmaster, they didn't see him holding the box, which means that this wooden box was already placed at the scene of the crime. I have to admit, your theory makes a lot of sense. The moment that the bust came falling down was exactly the same moment that the ringmaster lifted up this wooden box. Which means that the answer to all these questions is now crystal clear. You mean, if the bust were to fall upon the point marked out by the wooden box, there would be no way that it could miss the head of the victim? No! Order, order, order! This is unbelievable! Finally, some of these loose ends are starting to tie themselves up. Now I just gotta keep going, and there's only one way to go from here. Forward. So the next question I have is, who placed that wooden box at the scene? It was Mr. Dingling, of course. He connected it to a rope, and then all he had to do was lower it down. Ow! Allow me to whip some... Mr. Phoenix Wright! Ow! 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 The ringmaster's head could have been anywhere when he lifted the box. That's why the box was so specially made. Specially made? Indeed. It had the most peculiar feature. Do you recall what was inside the wooden box? It was only a small bottle of pepper, wasn't there? Get on with it. Well, what's the matter, cat got your tongue? I don't see any relationship between the location of his head and the box's contents. I think I might have outthought myself. No, Nick, you didn't think enough. Mr. Wright, do you still maintain the box had some sort of special feature? Indeed, it had the most peculiar feature. Oh. The weight of the box? The box had a remarkable weight. No matter who you are, your head would be in approximately the same space. Fool! Does he even bother to listen to me anymore? I've heard what you've had to say. I must admit, I'm shocked at your imaginative skills. Did you do it? Did you place this wooden box in the plaza? Mr. Wright may have a vivid imagination, but I could never have done what he's proposing. What? Mr. Wright, do you recall the original location of Max's bust? Yes? Of course I remember. It was on top of the table in the cafeteria. Then what happened to it? I'd like you to remember one important fact, Mr. Wright. I could not possibly leave the lodging house by myself. Ah, that means... You understand what I mean, don't you? I may very well have been able to drop the bust from my room. However, how would I have gotten the bust from the cafeteria to my room? Money the monkey.
You see, Mr. Phoenix Wright, explain that. Don't forget you said there was no accomplice. Tell us exactly how the witness would have carried the bus from the cafeteria.
Yep, we definitely have a problem here. But this is no place to get perplexed. I've got to get my wits about me and prove how things happened once and for all. All right, Mr. Wright, let's hear your explanation right after we save the game, because even though I think I'm very smart, I'm found myself to be quite a fool. How did the witness get the bus from the cafeteria back into his room? A monkey? Everyone knows money. He loves shiny objects of any size. Oh, like when he stole the ventriloquist ring.
So, are you saying the witness had a monkey steal the bust?
Of course, he didn't order the monkey to steal it. The monkey stole it on his own and brought it back home. Home? Money lives in Acro's room. Acro's room?
But the bust was bronze, wasn't it? Bronze isn't all that shiny.
Maybe you should put the whip down sometimes and read the court record. My, those are some very nice cards he's holding. Yes, and they are made of platinum, which is very shiny. Ah! Acro. Money is a strong monkey, right? It'd be easy for him to bring the bus back to your room. If he wasn't able to handle that himself, I'd be on the market for a new roommate.
Hello, Blue Puppy. You want to say hi to the people? Come here. Let's say hi to the people. Oh, she's getting bigger. She's getting bigger. She's a bigger girl now. She's getting bigger. I say hi, people. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Okay.
Don't get my shoes. Don't do it. I know it. Go to mommy. She's getting very big. She has grown. She's grown a lot. She's a squiggle butt. She's cute though. We're gonna start taking her to training lessons so that she comes every time she's called and stays when we need her to stay and is good on walks and things like that. So she's gonna take some lessons. Okay. Order, order! I said order! Miss Von Karma! Where is the bust in question at this moment?
I don't know. We're searching for it as we speak.
What are you gonna do when she's bigger than you? A lot of things are bigger than me, so I guess I'll just keep living. We living! Yeah, I hope the lessons go well too. She's a smart puppy. She's just young, and so she doesn't really... she knows nothing. We're teaching her everything from the beginning, so... This is a rather strange turn of events, but let's say that the monkey had not stolen the bust. What would have happened then? Well, in that event, something else would have been used as the murder weapon. Wait. Then you mean this bust was the murder weapon purely by accident? It's possible. Maybe Acro saw Money's mountain of stolen goods and thought to use one of them. Yeah. She is rambunctious. That is an accurate word. Anyways, I think we've more than proven one critical fact. Namely, that it was entirely possible that Acro was the murderer. Moron! One second, I'm just checking something. So Mr. Wright's argument was so circular, I'm still a bit dizzy. However, his argument does hold water. There is no denying that.
Ow, don't seem so flamboozled, especially by this fraud of an attorney.
Fraud?
You've forgotten the absolute most important thing, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
And what is that?
You should know. You forgot that your fraud was of a magical client was spotted at the scene of the crime.
Ah.
There was no reason to doubt the clown's testimony.
That's true. How do you respond to that, Mr. Wright? Nick, don't let her beat you now. I won't. This is my chance to turn this trial around.
When the murder occurred, there were 2 people at the scene of the crime.
Okay, people who are familiar with this Should I just keep... I mean, I've already been live 2 hours, but should I just keep going? Like, is it going to be another 2 hours until I finish the case? Or am I, like, getting close to the wrap-up here? Because, like, I think I could maybe go, like, 1 more hour before I'm, like, pooped, but I really don't want to go too much longer than that. One was the victim, Russell Berry, and the other was the murderer himself. Are you on 4-1? I don't know, to be honest with you. Answer this and only this, Mr. Phoenix, right? We're gonna save. Oh, in your save. Yeah, I think so. I just did it and I wasn't paying attention. Who was the murderer the clown saw? Then there was probably another trial segment after this one. Okay. Well, then just the next time it says, like, to be continued is probably where I'll stop. I don't know. Okay, hang on. I have to think this through. Who did Mo see? Really, the only options I have here are Regina, Ben, or Max himself was there, but he just wasn't the murderer in question. He just happened to be there. Which also makes me think if Max and the ringmaster were walking together, but then that means Max lied. But I don't know. A lot of people lie in this game. It's the point of it. But if Max and the ringmaster were walking together, and the idea was that, okay, hang on. So if Acro writes this note, it says, like, to the murderer, I know what happened 6 months ago. I have evidence. Meet me in the whatever, the courtyard at 10. And then the ringmaster ends up dead. And he put that into Regina's pocket. Then does that mean that Acro was expecting to kill Regina? Probably for what happened to his brother. And she's not the one that he killed. It's possible, I guess, that... Oh, yeah, Max stayed in the ringmaster's room. That's right. So then my only options here are Regina or Ben. It could be Ben, because we know that he was around. He was waiting for Regina outside of the circus tent. So we know that that's possible. Like, he could have been there and just lied about not being dressed as Max. Or it could have been Regina walking with her father in Max's getup, I guess. Those are the only options that make any sense. Unless it's Mo and he just lied about his testimony. But if the judge says I have no reason to doubt Mo's testimony... Yo, do I make a crazy stab and say Regina? I guess I can reload. Oh, okay, hang on. Nope, that doesn't make sense either. Okay. It's you, Von Karma. Okay, he's the dead one. We tried Regina, we tried Mo, we tried Ben. Max doesn't make any sense. It couldn't have been either of them. I'm still confused. Could it have been money? Nope. Ugh. Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness. Nothing makes sense. It can't be Bat. He's in a coma. Right? Right? Have we confirmed that? Is that, like, confirmed? That is confirmed. Okay. I've tried everybody else but Max. Okay. I guess it could have been Russell. But then where did the cloak go? No, that was wrong. So it wasn't Russell. It wasn't Mo. It wasn't Regina. It wasn't Ben. It can't be Max. It's not Maya, Gumshoe, or Von Karma. It can't be Bat. Okay, an item. Okay. Who was the murderer the clown saw? We already tried Money the monkey. Is it the hat? Did he just have the hat? And so Mo saw the hat through the... Can you... Okay. I need a hint in regards to, like, the logic. I need, like, logic help. Because I don't understand... Like, I just don't understand the logic. There seems to be none. Notice how there's only one set of footprints. Yeah, I noticed that a long time ago. But when I just presented Russell, it was not the thing. When I just presented the hat, it wasn't the thing. I noticed that a while back, but it still doesn't make sense to me. No, I understand. I understand you're trying not to spoil. I just wish I understood what they were looking for, because I don't think I do. I'm just gonna present everything. It's a 1 in a million chance that this type of thing would happen again. Do I need to present Leon because it was potentially Regent? No, that doesn't make any sense. Right? One in a million chance this type of thing would happen again. One in a million chance. Basically, the fact that a murderer was seen was all pure chance. So what else was pure chance? The bust. He saw Max's... What the heck? I'm sorry. I'm just dumb, I think. I asked who was the other person Mo saw on the scene. That evidence has nothing to do with the question. Au contraire, mon frère. It does indeed have something to do with the question. Mo said that he saw Max's silhouette, but he did not actually see the man himself. It wasn't a human being he saw. How is that possible? It's simple, really. What Mo actually saw that night was Max's bust. What are you talking about? Have you tried using your brain at all in this case? The silhouette he saw was wearing a cloak. There's no reason why you couldn't attach a cloak to the bust. It would be easy to hang one off the cards in the bust's hands. Idiot! Who in their right mind would put a cloak on a bust? It doesn't matter who put it on the bust. Just wait a minute now, Mr. Wright. Who put the cloak on the bust? That question is of the utmost importance to this case, don't you agree? You caught me. Okay, let's have it, Mr. Wright. Let's have it, Mr. Wright. Who put the cloak on the bust? 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 Russell. Fool? Him? You were saying it was the victim himself? Russell Berry? That's what I'm saying. I mean, the victim himself placed the cloak on the bust? Place the cloak isn't really the right way of putting it. Then what would be the right way of putting it, Mr. Wright? Explain yourself. Nick, do you really have a handle on all of this? Nope. I'm fine, Maya. I'm finally putting all the pieces together. There's really only one picture I can paint anyways. Alright, so you want to know what really happened that night? Let's step back in time. Acro used a rope to lower the wooden box onto the scene. Then he attached that rope to the bust and dangled the bust out of his bedroom window, directly above the wooden box. At the same time, the ringmaster told Max to wait in his room and went to the scene. Of course, at the time, the ringmaster was wearing Max's costume. Perhaps he didn't want anyone to recognize him that night. But just as he feared, he was spotted at the entrance of the lodging house by none other than a ventriloquist and his puppet, Ben and Trilo. When the ringmaster arrived at the scene, he bent over to lift the wooden box. And that's when Acro took his chance and released the rope. Who put the clock on the bus, who put the ram on the ram, ding dong. Now this is when the magic happens. At the very instant that the bust hit the victim,
You wait just a second there, Mr. Phoenix Wright. As much as you try, as much as you scheme, this just isn't true. It can't be.
It's still a little early to be getting upset, Miss Von Karma. The circus isn't over yet.
What?
So magic floaty cloak! The impact of the bust on the victim threw the cloak up, which snagged onto the bust. That impact also caused the sound a certain witness heard, prompting him to take a look. That witness was, of course, Lawrence Moe Curls, the clown. When Moe looked out his window, the cloak had already snagged onto the bust. Now, having completed the crime, Acro naturally went about pulling up the murder weapon. Of course, he had no idea that Moe saw the bust being raised with the cloak dangling on it, primarily because in his wheelchair he couldn't see out of his window, so he just kept pulling the bust up. Can the circus be over, though? For real, though. And that is how the magical murderer disappearing into the sky came to be. So you see, the only person who could have pulled this off is the one person who was able to drop the murder weapon from above the crime scene. Acro, it could only have been you. This is one of my bottom 5 cases probs, so I'm biased. I have not been enjoying it very much either. Acro's been playing mind games with all of us? He sure has, but he has come to the end of his rope now. That's better than all of Moe's jokes.
So?
What now?
You've graced us with a rather long-winded tale. But do you have any evidence to prove that your fairy tale is true?
Evidence? I think it's Trilo's fault.
In this court, only 2 things matter. The power of evidence and the power of my whip.
Don't forget the power of my gavel as well. Mr. Wright, the prosecution brings up a good point. Can we see some evidence? Nick, they say they want evidence. I just explained how there can only be one possible murder method. But there is still something unusual about Moe's eyewitness account. Unusual? A contradiction, actually. Okay, then let's use that and we'll get out of this jam. But I don't remember it. I don't remember it! That's enough talking amongst yourselves. Proceed, Mr. Wright. Present some evidence to the court that backs your claims. I want hard proof that you have unraveled the trick to this magic case. Okay. Is it the fact that there were no other footprints? What did Mo even say? Yeah, I don't know. Oof. I thought it would be because there were no other footprints. Okay, be safe driving, Riddy. Thank you for being here. Oh, man. I don't even know, man. Oh, my brain. this means nothing to me. That means nothing to me. I wish I remembered what Mo said. Hard proof that you have unraveled the trick to the magic case. I need to present an item, right? Not a person. Yes, an item. Okay, it wasn't the photo. I guess I'll just keep presenting. Okay, yeah. The problem is Max's 3 symbols. You know, the silk hat, the cloak, and the white roses. Those symbols were a problem numerous times during yesterday's proceedings. Yesterday, there were 2 contradictions in Mo's testimony. The silk hat was one, the white roses were the other. But the theory I just presented explains all of these contradictions. You fool, do you ever shut up? Max's silk hat was found at the scene of the crime. However, remember what Mo said yesterday. He testified that the criminal he saw fleeing the scene was wearing a silk hat. There's only one explanation for that. The silk hat that Mo saw was actually on the busts. Makes sense. If you look at it that way, then he did see the silk hat, well, sort of. I'm going to hear the cloak, silk hat, white roses in my nightmares. Fine, you got one, but what about the other contradiction? The other contradiction? Remember what that ventriloquist said in court? He said that he witnessed white roses on Max's chest that night, but the clown's testimony doesn't match. The clown said that there were no white roses. I'd like to see you try and explain that one away. Can you do it, Nick? Of course, I can explain all of it. What was that? Please recall the instant when the cloak snagged onto the bust. If the cloak snagged onto the bust, what happened to the white roses? Do you get it yet? If the cloak gets snagged onto the front of the bust, it means that the white roses would end up on the back of the bust. Ah! Which explains why Mo didn't see them. The white roses were not visible because they were on the back side of the bust. That is such a stretch, I feel like. That's such a stretch. I feel like we are stretching, Phoenix. Order! Order! This is quite the shocking state of affairs. Mr. Wright's theory still sounds a bit absurd to me. However, let's just keep going down this road for a while and see where it leads. Let's do this, Nick. Then maybe Von Karma will finally throw in the towel. Well, so much for that theory. Mr. Wright, do you mind? What is it? You took the time to research our circus, didn't you? Well, yes, I did. Is there something making you think that I didn't? If you did, then maybe you'll understand why I think you're off track. Why is that? Motive. The witness feels an incredible debt of gratitude towards the ringmaster. Anyone with any relation, that's why I think he was trying to kill somebody else. That's why he sent the letter. He sent the letter because he was trying to kill somebody else. Anyone with any relation to the circus is well aware of this. Thus, there was absolutely no way someone like this would kill the ringmaster. Your Honor, I'd like you to hear Acro's story. Learn about his relationship with the ringmaster and his life up until now. What do we do? There's no doubting that Acro deeply respected the ringmaster. Acro's motive, It seems that this case isn't over yet. Very well. However, I feel this is a good place to take a break. I will listen to the rest of Mr. Dingling's testimony after recess. Hi, HS. This court will now take a 10-minute recess. I actually think if it does a little to be continued, yeah, this is where I'm going to stop it. Okay, to be continued. We're saving. Yes. 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 Hi, and drive safely, HS. I'm sorry that it's at the end here. Okay. All right, we did it. Hello? Cool. Thank you for joining me. I'm sorry that I got very animated. Actually, I'm not sorry. I was getting so into it. I knew I was wrong. I knew I was going to be very wrong. But I tried anyway because I was trying to make a big brain moment happen. You're so close to the end of this nightmare. Okay, great. So maybe like one more stream and I'm out of the circus. Is there another case in this game after that one? Like, is there a 5th case, or is that the last case of this game? Acing the casing. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You're welcome for stream. Thank you for being here. Yes, and then the most amazing case. Okay, so there's one more case in this game. Got it. Okay, great. Well, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the night. If I don't see you again before then, if you celebrate Thanksgiving and you're here in the States, I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. And get to spend some time with your families, or at least eating something delicious and taking the day to relax. Watch the parade if that's what you're into, that sort of thing. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you all soon. Take care of yourselves. Much love. Bye-bye.